Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Sid Meier's Civilization 6. In our Warrior of the Nile series, we are finally going to conquer Scythia, and then we're going to consolidate our hold on this continent. Then we're going to go out and explore the world. We're going to conquer Cleopatra. People have been asking me why I hate her. Why do you have to explain why Cleopatra is worthy of hatred? I mean, have you watched her? Like, have you seen the way that she reacts to things and the way that she chastises you for not having the absolute largest army on the freaking map? It's really obnoxious. No, the reason I don't like her very much is that I think she was designed to kind of be an obnoxious character, and I definitely find her one. So when she, issues her statements of condemnation, when she denounces you, though, when she does those things, it's just it gets so over the top, and that's what I find grating a little bit. We are building Big Ben in El Kuru, 19 turns away from it. We are also trying to expand some of our newer cities as rapidly as possible and keep other empires from founding cities on our continent. Now, I think we're going to be okay along that front. I'm not particularly concerned. Let's go ahead, actually, and use this Inquisitor. So Napata is cleansed of other religions. But we're in the midst of a bit of a religious war, and trying to deal with it. I can go ahead and kill this Apostle now that there's no more religious influence from his religion in the area, except for Iken. Iken is actually Protestant. I really love that they added those tabs. It makes it so easy to see who's who. It's awesome. Okay, now this Apostle has the Indulgence Vendor ability. Now, what did I want to do with this Apostle? I can move him further up as well. Let's actually move him in so the crossbowmen are guarding him, because we still have an Egyptian knight that's running around right now. Could cause a little bit of trouble. You're worse than Brutus and Cassius combined. The world will know the truth. Okay, so Cleopatra thinks I'm a warmonger, and the Egyptian settler is back. I'm not surprised. Let's see how this goes. Ah, Rome is offering, jade. Gold per turn. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. I really am. I could do this. I probably could have gotten more gold out of him, to be honest with you, but thanks, Trajan. Okay, so we are going to try and conquer the capital of Scythia as rapidly as we can. Good, our knight is promotable. That's good news. Let's see. If we make you promotable, yep, let's give him charge. Combat strength versus, not routed defender, but what's the word I'm looking for? I just fortified defender, though. Yeah, I don't know why my brain was trying to say routed defender. I guess because it was the word rout was the other ability they had. So volley plus 5 range strength, garrison plus 10 combat. We're not really using this as a defensive unit right now, so I think I'd rather give this one volley. And we definitely need to start firing. First of all, hang on, let's take that trade route because we could use the gold. Yeah, we need to move in as rapidly as possible here. What's the best way to do this? Yeah, that cavalry unit can't move anymore. Neither can this knight because we just promoted them. If I were to move you... Actually, yeah, I can move this unit all the way up. It would put this general in danger slightly, but I think they might be okay. So let's go ahead and start firing on Pokrovka. And this pikeman needs to come over here because we're going to need someone on that side of the city to place some zone of control. And this bombard should be able to fire from there because this is a grassland tile. So it can fire over the wonder once it's there and do a little bit of damage that way. Also, this field cannon can come here. I think Pokrovka is going to fall pretty quickly, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to go ahead and just fortify this knight because they're going to take a beating. I know they are. And then, ooh, yeah, we definitely need to build some Nubian pyramids here. These are hills, that's rice. Let's go ahead and improve the rice first. So that city's growing literally as rapidly as it can. Alright, now, can I safely eliminate that unit? I think I can. Maybe I'll leave this guy here for now and let this one heal up. We could probably use some more religious units. We could use some more units, period. We can purchase our units with faith right now, so. Oh, good. This will help. How many cities, though? Should help multiple cities. That's close to a bunch. 3 cities? Okay. I was kind of expecting that to take Iken, but it didn't. I guess because Iken is... No, it should have. That's definitely a 10-tile radius. Yeah, I'm not sure why it didn't affect Iken, but oh well. 18 turns away from Big Ben. Cannot come soon enough. Hopefully we'll get it this episode, especially once this new citizen finishes. It'll be a little faster. Okay, so they are attacking this musketman, which is all well and good with me. They can give me some more experience, and I will never complain. Alright, big surprise. They're attacking the pikemen. I'm going to have to fortify them to keep them from dying too much. That could be a bit of a tall order, but we'll see. Yeah, I think what I'm actually going to do is withdraw these pikemen, because I don't want to lose them. And then we're going to put these cavalry up here to fulfill that duty. Let's move the bombard into place. Let's move the field cannon into place there. So we have all of our ranged units ready to go. Meanwhile, hang on. We're going to need to move these guys, and then this knight can come up here and do some damage. Now, just for the sake of defeating these units, I'm going to go ahead and use... Because we got a bombard inbound here, so I don't think we need to focus on Pokrovka entirely this turn. I want to go ahead and finish off that unit. I love that she's building Mont Saint Michel right now. That's just... Someone pointed that out in a comment, and I couldn't help but laugh with them. It was ridiculous. Right, Simon, you just need to go to sleep. Musketman, you can fortify. You're not going to fortify until next turn, but still. We can pillage this... No, I'm not going to pillage. We're going to own this city pretty soon, so I'd rather not do too much damage to it. Let's just keep firing at some of these guys. No, I don't want to attack yet. That's going to be way too strong. Merowe, is this our one spy, or is this our new spy? No, this is our one spy, so you need to counter spy for now. And I'm going to put you right back there where you have been. So they are guarding all those districts. And then down here, what do we have? Major defeat if we attack that unit there. Also, if we were to leave that apostle vulnerable, we definitely have a bit of a problem. Alright, let's move this guy out here. This guy has what promotion? 20... Oh yeah, we definitely want to have this guy out here to fight these missionaries. Meanwhile, you can come over here. I want you to heal up on that temple. Actually, honestly, this one is the one that needs to heal on the temple. So Egypt is now sending their own units to do battle. Their own religious units, specifically, to bring Eastern Orthodoxy into the fray. It already is in the fray a little bit.
Of violent
oh, nice!
Economics are urbanization, industrialization, centralization, efficiency, quantity, speed.
Okay, so your coal-powered blast furnaces should soon allow us to produce the finest grade steel. Your knowledge of steel has advanced considerably. Yes, John, you already said this stuff. Thank you. Sorry. All right, we've gathered enough faith to purchase an apostle. That's fine. We're actually making a ton of faith per turn, which is really nice. We've discovered a new source of coal, which we're already mining, which is good. It looks like that might be our only one we found. We've got some iron there and some coal south of Sedenga that is not in range of Sedenga either, so we're going to have to farm a new city. But we were going to in that area anyway. And actually, if we put a city there, there will be some... Yeah, it's actually a great spot for a city, because there's a lot of resources near it. So we'll probably plop a city down right there as soon as there's a settler that's free. We might need to stop Cleopatra from having similar thoughts. Actually, can I purchase a tile right now to do that? No, a little bit too far. What about from El Kuru? No, too far. They're going to be able to get through there unless I head them off using my crossbowmen, which I'm going to try and do. Crossbowmen against a knight is not the smartest proposition, but we're going to try it anyway. All right, so we need a research project. Flight sounds like a good idea, so we can go ahead and have observation balloons. Replaceable parts also sounds like a good idea. Rifling, steel, I mean... Having the Eiffel Tower will help with the culture victory. Maybe let's go for this first, because then we can start moving towards artillery. But all of these techs are going to be pretty important starting now. 16 turns away from El Kuru. I really had hoped it would be a little bit faster. Let's see what wonder we got, or what engineer. Oh, nice! So we got Ada Lovelace. Triggers the Eureka moment for the computer technology and lets this city build one more district than the population limit allows. Let's recruit Ada. Alright, moment of truth. It's time to start firing with all of these bombard units we have surrounding Pokrovka. I do imagine that this city will fall this episode. I'd be shocked if it didn't. This is also going to be good experience for all these ranged units. Good for future wars. Alright, Ada Lovelace. Alright, let's this city build one more district. So, I think I would like to have that in Merowe. It would be nice to have another district there once this bank is done. It's our capital. We want it to be a nice, big, productive capital. Alright, let's go ahead and eliminate this missionary. There's actually not any Eastern Orthodoxy influence in the area. Oh, that was an interesting... Oh, that actually converted Eken. Very nice. I wasn't expecting it to do that. Alright, you need to heal up next turn. I'll put you in the city. Yeah, they're definitely trying to move that settler down, I think. Interesting. Where are they going to put that settler? I don't know what they're thinking. Alright. Might need to move that knight out. As soon as these walls are down, we'll be okay. Interesting. New barbarian encampment where? I heard that sound. I want to make sure it's not south of me anywhere. No. I don't think we're going to see any more barbarian encampments in this area anymore. Yeah, oh, there it is. There it is right there. That's one of the new industrial barbarian outposts. That's pretty cool. I haven't seen one yet. I know they added it like 2 or 3 patches ago, but I just haven't seen one yet. That's a nice update. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this crossbowman to a field cannon, because that needs to happen anyway. Yeah, a cannon is completely our religion now. That's nice. You go there. Alright, Napata, what could you use? What we really need to do in Napata is continue to purchase tiles to where Petra can actually be beneficial, because until all of these desert tiles belong to Napata, Petra's not going to help that much. It wasn't the best Petra city. It's on a lot of desert, but it could be better. Alright, production-wise... where would be the best spot for a campus? Probably there. Or not a campus, a encampment. Yeah, let's plop one down there. Alright, then a factory in Paziric? Sure. Let's do one there. That's already been a bit of a production city. You, I will keep on Fortify for now, and then we need to keep firing on Pokrovka until we can no longer fire on us. Interestingly enough, okay, good, that unit's promotable, so we can heal them next turn. They're actually doing a fair amount of damage to my units here. It's their capital city, I'm not surprised. It takes a little bit of effort to knock down a city of this size. Unintentional rhyme. Turn 260, 1745 AD. It seems like the calendar is syncing up decently well with the current version of production tweaks. The game's gone by really fast. Definitely going to maybe consider, if I don't use Timex 2 all-in-one future Civ series, I might go back to Epic Speed. But okay, so... Right, they tried to kill that bombard off, but we're going to be able to re-promote him. And there goes the knight. Damn. But we've got another bombard on the way. So this bombard can be given... Let's give him combat strength when defending. I think that's going to be the most important thing. Good. That unit's promotable as well. Let's go ahead and get this knight into position so that they can't charge down and attack my ranged units. That would be bad. That would be quite bad. We're going to get this bombard into position. It's probably not going to need to... Yeah, Pokrovka is going to lose its walls next turn, so I think we're going to be okay. But, ooh, this cavalry can attack these knights. Let's go ahead and do that. But will you win, is the question. Nope, not quite. That's plenty of damage, though. I will take it. Alright, you rest and repair. And it doesn't look like there's any other religious units in the area. Okay. We're going to need to burn that city to the ground. I'm not even going to tolerate the fact that she just settled that there. What we might need to do is go ahead and buy some units. Now, we need 2 knights. Oh, okay. Hang on. I need to do this in a city that has an encampment. Like Kawa, for instance. So let's go ahead and buy a musketman. We're going to need to put together some units to hit Galonis, and we're just going to kill it. It's just going to die. That's how that's going to happen. All right, we're going to build a Nubian pyramid there. Do I have additional faith? I think I can probably go ahead and purchase another. Yeah, let's purchase a second. Tell you what, let's do a knight for the area so that I can chase down anything in the area. Like, for instance, this scout. Maybe finish off these barbarians before they get too much of a nuisance. Yeah, I know the knight was destroyed. 13 turns away from Big Ben. That's going to be... I really hope we get it. I think we will. We've got a ton of production going into that city right now, so I'd be really shocked if we didn't, but just need to... If I have another opportunity to add to that city's offensive capability, I'm going to. No question. Alright, let's go ahead and promote this one with incendiaries, so they have extra combat abilities versus range defenses. Let's move these two into place. They can't fire because they just moved, but we can go ahead and eliminate the walls. Alright, now I am going to fortify these units, because they can take damage from the encampment there. But Pokrovka can no longer fire on us. I think the encampment still can because it still has walls, but the city itself no longer can. Alright, campus can go... Ooh, a couple of good spots for a campus. Put it on top of the marsh there. That might slow down Qasr Ibram's growth in the future, or I could put it there. Let's put it here. Alright, and then we're just going to have these guys. We could actually core this artillery unit up. We haven't done any cores yet. I'm going to need to do that after this war, and we'll use those in our fight against Cleopatra. Alright, let's eliminate this scout. Alright, so it looks like there's pikemen in the industrial encampment. I can purchase additional... Don't quite have enough faith this turn. Next turn I'm going to purchase another unit to deal with Galonis down there. And I need to take care of Galonis before Pokrovka. I think the capital will automatically move to Kostromskaya because that's the larger city, but I don't want it to move down to Galonis and then not be able to burn the city to the ground once I get it. Okay, Meroe is done with its stuff. I could go ahead and do an industrial zone here. That would be highly beneficial. Let's see, if I look at city overlap. Yeah, anything here. But I would have to replace that wheat tile if I put it there. And we already have an industrial zone, I think, that's extending between the cities, so maybe that's not as necessary as I think. I could put it also over here. It could help cities in this area. Let's do that. It's a little bit separate from the other districts, but it will survive. Nuri could use... Honestly, Nuri could use... built its caravel for the first time here. That's good. Probably another caravel is what I need to do the most. Yep, it's 10 turns away. So we're going to send that unit out shortly. Lots of good experience for these ranged units. This is going to be good when we go to war with Cleopatra in the coming episodes. Alright, Meroe. You know what? We're going to go ahead and move this trader to El Kuru, because I want to get as much production as possible into Big Ben. Oh wow, we've got a couple of traders ready. Let's put them both in El Kuru. Only 11 turns now until Big Ben is done, and it is time to set out into the ocean. We're going to sail straight out and see what we find. It's past time to set sail into the ocean, honestly. Alright, so we've got that built. Wonder production is going to be faster in Heh now. I think I want to take care of the Barbarian encampment first, just because they're going to be a bit of a nuisance. So let's deal with them. And then we'll take Galonis. And should be able to take it pretty quickly. All right, why is it saying major defeat for this apostle? That's interesting. This is the one with higher combat strength. Let's go ahead and use this one. Good. And that should eliminate that religion's presence there. Yes, it does. Very good. Iken is actually not growing. I don't like that. And if I put you on food focus, will you grow? No. I need that tile. I need those tiles in Iken, so we're going to need to use some gold as soon as possible to purchase those tiles. How much do they cost? 170? It's going to take a few turns. Glad I noticed that. I think it's been that way for a bit, and I just haven't been doing anything about it. All right, Egypt might be about to start a city. Well, maybe not. We'll see what they do. They just took a settler off the continent. Okay, that answers the question. The encampment can still fire because it still has walls. This field cannon is promotable. Let's go ahead and give them Arrow Storm. Even though they're not firing arrows, no questions asked. Excellent. We have a level 5 field cannon. That's going to be great. Now, this is going to get Pokrovka, ready to be conquered. Again, I think I want to take Galonis first, just to be absolutely sure the capital doesn't move down there. Probably doesn't matter. I'm probably overthinking it, to be honest with you, but I don't really care. El Kuru. Yep, trade with Nuri. Get that 3 production. Nuri actually needs some help. And then, yeah, you can trade with Meroe. That'll really help your growth. 9 turns away from Big Ben. There we go. Alright, now, if I come over here, Spread religion. What does that do to the religion? It might not have done much. It might have just kept it the same. No, that eliminated the other religion. Very good. And then this one here. Yeah, this is our proselytizer. So if we're going to use... Yeah, let's bring the proselytizer down here to shot. Okay, can't do anything with that field cannon yet because we just moved them. But we may be able to use this knight to finish off the pikemen now. Yes, we can. There we go. Barbarian encampment taken care of. Got some gold from it. And as a matter of fact, that's not quite enough to purchase the tiles around Iken, but next turn it will enable us to do so. Let's go up this way a little bit. See what's going on. Yeah, let's go up there and build another farm. We also need to build archaeologists. We have lots of ruins in our territory that we need to get before anyone else does. Because I think someone else built the terracotta army a while back, so that's definitely something to keep our eye on. That knight's taking a pounding. Field cannon. Nice. So, expert marksman. 1 additional attack per turn if the unit has not moved. There's also incendiaries, but I'm going to go ahead and go for expert marksman first. Obvious reasons. And then I want this one to level up. So, actually, no, I want this bomber to level up. So let's go ahead and give him the combat. No experience from firing on a city that has no health. So, only one... There's really only one combat there that was worth pursuing. Okay, so they have another... Let's move this cavalry down to prevent that knight from riding in. And then we're going to keep firing on this encampment to get this field cannon some experience. And then Sedenga can do what? Another spy? Might be time for that settler. Now let's do the new settler in Sedenga. Yeah, you fortify. I just want you to heal. And... yeah, let's have that bomber fortify too. Why not? Let's put you on alert. Alright, Merowe. Another... wow. Okay. Should I maybe put this trader somewhere else? Where are my traders right now? Sedenga, Nuri, Alkuru. I do want Heh to grow. I also want Iken to grow. Let's go ahead and put one in Iken, because we need a road from that city anyway. Alright, so we've eliminated that unit. Let's go ahead and start getting in position to hit Galonis. Should be over pretty quickly. We need that knight to fortify, though. Got enough faith to buy another unit. I don't think we're going to need another unit, frankly, to take Galonis. Someone just built a wonder. Better not have been Big Ben. Mont Saint Michel. Oh, Tamara's finished Mont Saint Michel. That's actually not a bad thing, but she finished it up there. Interesting. So it looks like some rebels just spawned. Pokrovka is now surrounded. Alright, so Mont Saint Michel is done. That's fantastic. This bombard is promotable. Let's give them crew weapons. And I can use this field cannon to eliminate the barbarians. Get a little bit of experience for it. Can do the same here. Well, we're not going to eliminate them, but we're going to get close. Okay, shot is finally growing. I think I want definitely a harbor here. And then let's also go ahead and purchase... I really wish I could figure out how to get those highlights to turn off. So it looks like the wheat has already grown into place. And it is already being worked as well. When did we improve that? I don't recall improving that tile, but I won't complain. So, in that case... Oh, it was Iken. That's what it was. Okay, I'm thinking of it. Okay, in that case, we do need to come up here, and let's go ahead and improve, or buy that. Not improve, but buy that. I can't talk this morning. I just said imbuy. I don't... It's 10:12. I'm awake. I'm not sure what's happening with my brain. Let's see. Yep. Farm. That'll help grow faster. Interesting. We've got maybe another continent snaking up here. Alright, that knight is healing up, and we do need this field cannon in position. Alright, Iken, I want you to grow quickly. So, Merowe. And as soon as we get a builder in place down here, it'll be even faster. Alright. Now, that's not going to completely eliminate... Yeah, there's still one religious follower there, but it does make that a Amun-controlled city. Harbor districts are still a ways off in some of these cities. We need more production to deal with that. Modern era, 1780 AD, 267. So our roads just got a little better. Choose civic. Let's see. We might need to see what we can do to change some of the stuff. Let's go ahead and go for naval tradition so that we can get access to some technologies we might switch to. And then as far as policies... One copy of a strategic resource as opposed to two allows you to produce and purchase units requiring it in any city. I feel like that could be useful, but right now we're getting more use out of everything else. So maybe when we finish Big Ben, that's the policy we're going to adopt. Alright, this is Meroe. Let's go ahead and build a... We do need archaeologists, for sure. Let's do a workshop. Primarily because I just want to make sure this continues to become a production powerhouse, and then we'll crank out all the units we need as rapidly as possible. All right, let's spread religion one more time here. That should have done it. That should have removed them. Yeah, there we go. Problem solved. Doing less damage to Gilonis than I thought we would have, being totally honest. She must have... Hang on, let's take a look at her pantheon. Someone had told me to do this, and it's not a bad idea. Oh, these icons are a little messed up here. Wonder what's going on here. Right, so she founded the religion of... Oh, something's up with the labels. That's why. It's saying that this is Amun, but it's not. So she founded Taoism. Her pantheon is god of the forge. So extra production towards ancient and classical military units. Construction of Gurdwaras, lay ministry, missionaries, and apostles, 30%. No wonder she has a good... Well, actually, she didn't have that many of them, did she? But... Alright, so... Oh, interesting. We can go ahead and fire again with these guys. But first, I do want to eliminate these barbarians. Which one is closer to leveling up? This one? Let's go ahead and give them the experience. Fire. And I guess what I'll do, I'm going to come down here and I will buy an additional unit, because we need to. This is taking a little bit longer than I thought to conquer Gilonis and Pokrovka. Taking an entire episode. Why don't we do... Yeah, let's train up a cavalry unit and have them help conquer. They've got plenty of melee strength. And I can actually use this ranged unit, yep, to go ahead and start firing on the encampment here. And remove their ability to do damage. Plus 5 experience every time. Works pretty well. Oh yeah, you can fire again. I love it, because they're level 5 now. So that might have just eliminated the problem. Let's see if the blue bar goes away. Nope, just still a little bit of health left there. Let's finish off these barbarians with our cavalry. Good night. And that's that. Yeah, we need to come up here and take care of these guys when it's time. Barbarian encampments now are all industrialized, which is cool to see. Alright. Moving into turn 268. I imagine by turn 270 we'll have both of these cities under our control. Be surprised if we didn't. Cavalry unit is promotable. Combat strength when attacking ranged and siege units. Yes, absolutely. Sounds like a great idea. Let's continue to give experience to this unit here. And then to this one. Alright, so that encampment's no longer going to be firing on us. Kerma can do what? Probably need to build an additional campus here. You know what? Is it time to go ahead and... Yeah, it is. It is indeed. See, these are good spots for... I can't quite put it there for some strange reason. I guess because I need to buy these tiles first before I can put it on top of that marble. I think I should. Let's go ahead and buy that. Why can't I buy that? It should be giving me the option to buy that there. Is it because there's marble there and I can't put... Because it's a luxury resource, I can't put a district down on top of it? Oh, that's a shame. In that case, I'm just going to put the district on top of this cattle here to get the +2 science bonus. We've been eyeing that for a while. Now it's just time to go for it. All right, we're going to fortify this knight until healed. Same with this field cannon. Same with this bombard. And this cavalry unit needs to ride out to Galonis. And they can attack. Ooh, they can attack now. Very good. This is our proselytizer. So I think I want to bring our proselytizer up to Meroe, because we still have some stuff to do there as far as cleansing other religions. Oh wow, this island's bigger than I thought it would be. We've got kind of our own little British Isles north of the continent here. Pretty cool. This is our debater. Well, El Kuru doesn't have... It's 5 turns away from Big Ben. El Kuru doesn't have the Holy Site District yet. Let's move this one over here. It's going to take a couple of turns, but that's fine. Ah, Egypt has finally put a city on our continent. We're going to have to destroy that. Let's go ahead and refuse this deal. We can also go ahead and yell at Cleopatra for that. Oh, no, we can't, actually. But we do have access to some additional wars that we can use against her. So what do we have for our civic options? Scorched Earth, Mobilization, which gives us access to armies. Or armadas, for that matter. Broadway and Cristo Redentor. Yeah, these are both kind of culture-related wonders, so let's go ahead and go for those, because we're going to need that. I have a feeling that's what we're going for. And we have a great general, who is good for modern and atomic-era land units, and this if I retire him, it creates an infantry unit with 1 promotion level. I might just retire that general, to be honest. That might be the thing to do. Yeah, let's do that, because we don't have access to infantry yet, but this gives us one hell of a unit to use in our combat. Yep, we want that unit to get some experience. That should level them up, I think, perhaps. Yep, that's what we wanted. All right, we don't need to do anything with that field cannon anymore. Well, we could. It would get more experience, but I don't want to wear that encampment all the way down. Especially since Egypt just put a city up there. All right, one more turn and Galonis should fall. Nuri, you were trading with El Kuru. Looks like Meroe could be a better deal for you. Slightly less production, but faster growth. Oh wow, there's a lot going on up here. And a goody hut. All right. So we're going to have to get that city from Cleopatra. It's pretty well defended too, so we're going to have to use naval units to get it. Alright, this field cannon can go ahead and be the one to fire on Pokrovka. And then you just got a promotion, buddy. Congratulations. So, let's give them shells, so they're stronger against cities, make things faster in the future. And now that we can build artillery, ooh, and the Eiffel Tower, nice. Let's go for sanitation next, so we have access to sewers. And then steam power so that our embarked units move faster. We're going to need that for conquering Cleopatra. Not going to go for flight just yet because, frankly, we don't need it. Alright, they do have a knight that they've trained in their encampment, so I'm going to have to be careful with that. Sedenga, you can keep trading with El Kuru. We're still building that settler. 3 turns away from Big Ben. I'm tempted to let this episode run until we finish Big Ben. Now let's see how this goes. Alright, here we go. Galonis is about to fall. And that unit's promotable. That's great news. Good night. Alright, let's raise that city. We don't want you here, and now that means it is time to go ahead and take Pokrovka away from Scythia at long last. And on that note, now that we have taken this city, we're 35 minutes into this episode, I'm going to go ahead and stop this one here. Let's go ahead and keep it. In the next one, we are going to take Kostromskaya, eliminate Scythia, and then probably finally declare our war on Egypt, because it's past time for that. Cleopatra's been ticking me off all game long, and it's a matter of honor at this point. She's stolen a few wonders from us, and it's time to take them back. So we're going to have to take the war to her, as well at the same time as we're also locking down our continent. We'll need to put a city there, like I said, a city here, just to make sure that no other real options exist. Actually, it's saying that this is not a good settler location right now, but it should be next turn. It's saying that because there was a city here, but there's not anymore. So I'll just have to wait for that map to refresh. But up here, we'll need to put a city, most likely, I would imagine, there on the marsh. So it's in range of those rice tiles. Well, one of those rice is in a can, but then this one isn't. So one of these rice could be useful to a city in this area. And this wheat could be good for Faras, could be good for the new city. But we've got lots of options, and then we will, at the same time as we're locking the continent down, we can also go ahead and be exploring with more naval units. We have 4 turns until we have another caravel, and that'll be that. And again, War with Cleopatra coming up next episode and beyond. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out as usual every day at noon Eastern Time with the rest of my historical and grand strategy content. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.